Howdy, my friends, and welcome to my next project. This is what y'all voted on by popular demand, but very, very close, I have to say, with a couple others, and you'll see more about that later. I have an update video, but yeah, I actually have a special guest with me here too today. So why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is AlyssaFoxAH.
I have good old AlyssaFox here with me, and she's going to be helping me in this quest a little bit. I'd like to get 100%, even though I'm going to be doing this blind just like I did the first one. I actually 100%ed it, believe it or not. Gonna try. I can't make any promises on this, but we're definitely going to try. And look at Sly prancing around. He's very, very cautiously looking. He's ready, though. And I hope we're ready. So let's get this show on the road. There's our good buddy Bentley.
This is the Wizard. Do you read me, Sitting Duck?
This is Peking Duck. I hear you, Blizzard.
No, Sly, I'm the Wizard, and you're Sitting Duck.
I read you loud and clear, Lizard.
No, I'm... Forget it, you're not taking this seriously.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, Bentley, I know this is your first time out in the field, but you've gotta loosen up. If we're going to get to those clockwork parts, I need you on your toes. So in plain talk, what's your status?
Well, I've established myself in the basement, and I'm pretty sure I can rewire the service elevator if you can power it up from that security station.
Hang tough, pal. It might take some time, but I'll figure out a way to get up there.
Alright, so we gotta figure out a way up to the security station, so... this looks pretty similar to Sir Raleigh's place in the first one. Looks very similar. But I'm sure it's different, though.
You know what's really sad is that I can quote that entire introduction scene.
You played this, so you're definitely an expert in this game. I'm taking it.
I'm not gonna know where every single thing is, but I've played it quite a bit.
All right, sounds good.
You're gonna want to bounce back on that thing again.
Yeah, and try to get up there.
On the dinosaur's bones or whatever.
All right, cool. I actually pulled it off, believe it or not. Oh man, y'all had so many crazy deaths in Sly 1, it was unreal.
It shouldn't be as difficult in this game because you have a different kind of health bar.
And plus it's similar controls too, I figured.
There it is.
Aha! Bentley's in action in this one, isn't he? We actually get to see Bentley's full body this time. The brains.
You can play as Bentley too.
Really? That'll be cool.
And Murray. It's never quite as fun though. Playing as Sly is always optimal.
Yeah.
So
what in the world are you doing, Bentley? What do I need to do?
He's shutting down the security that's behind that gate, so you're just waiting.
Alright. Hurry it up, Bentley. Hurry it up.
I'm working on the security gate.
Well, he is a turtle after all.
Never thought of it that way.
Thanks, pal. For your first time out, you did pretty well.
Oh, this operation is far from complete. Now that the lasers and spotlights are offline, Murray should be moving into position for your rendezvous. I'll stay here and provide computer support while you go on ahead.
Of course, you're going to stay behind, Bentley. I understand. I completely understand. I don't blame you, matter of fact. Alright, don't want to mess with him. Looks like we can go this way, though.
What's actually interesting is, in this particular level, those enemies are literally just not really real. Like, you can be as noisy as you want, they won't hear anything.
Huh? That's funny. Oh, cool. You can break everything just like in the first game. I like that. I like destroying stuff. Who is that?
Destroying stuff in this game is kind of like my mini obsession.
Oh, yeah, I love doing it, man. Who was that talking? Do you know? I heard a voice in the background talking.
That was Bentley doing his amazing security guard voice.
Oh, okay, I got you.
According to my information, the clockwork parts are being stored up there. Now to get access, you're gonna have to meet up with Murray at the rendezvous point. Unfortunately, the route through the garden is filled with guards.
No problem. I'll just take the long way around.
Oh, no problem for us.
If memory serves, you need to jump and hit the circle button to run along ropes.
Look at all these beautiful... I love how everything turns into coins. Everything is made of coins. It's just so... That's so cool.
Imagine how much clothes must cost in this game if everything's made out of coins.
Oh man, I can imagine. Yeah, if coins are that easily accessible, and lazy people, they'd never make it, wouldn't it? Then again, few people would probably be lazy.
They probably just break other people's clothes to make their own clothes.
Yeah. So we're trying to get some clockwork parts. Clockwork was the final boss in the last game, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I believe he was one of the fiendish 5 that we defeated.
He's the most fiendish of them.
Exactly.
This is like 2 years after that.
Looks cool. Serpent statue. I don't like snakes. Was that an alarm I just showed?
I don't think there are the same kind of alarms in this game as in the first game.
Oh man, I hated those alarms. I'm glad. The brawn. The brawn, really? He doesn't look very muscular. He looks chubby, but
he changed dramatically.
I hope you weren't harmed by my meteoropic entrance.
No, Murray, I kept at a safe distance.
Good, good. The Thunderflop knows neither friend nor foe, only destruction.
Yeah, could you maybe channel some of that raw energy into the security gate?
Of course. It is nothing before the Murray.
I love the humor in this game. Murray.
Yeah, it's really good writing in it.
Yeah, they did a great job on the storyline. That's what I loved about the first game so much. The storyline and the humor.
If you like the story in the first game, this game will just take it out of the park. It's crazy.
Sounds great. Murray, I have to hand it to you. That was pretty darn good. I'm impressed.
Yeah, in the first game, he's like the guy who can't really do much.
Yeah, his voice got a little deeper in this game, too.
Yeah, he does talk kind of strange.
I shall bend it like the truth.
Oh, wow, dang.
So,
Now I'm really impressed.
You're really in the zone.
My hulking frame is too much for that puny rope. You go ahead and unlock the doors from the inside. I'll be waiting in the hallway to help you carry out the clockwork parts.
My hulking frame. I wouldn't go that far now, Murray. I wouldn't go that far. I'm actually surprising myself. I hadn't died yet. I've gone how many minutes without dying?
Well, you haven't really had a good way to die. Now you're going to have a pretty good way to die pretty soon.
Oh man, I can't wait. Uh-oh.
Freeze, Cooper.
Oh, there's my woman.
AlyssaFox. As beautiful and unpredictable
Now you
as
kind of know
ever.
what I'm talking about.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Crime? I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Oh, really? Then who
Yeah.
broke in last night and made off with all the clockwork parts? You've got the motive.
Someone already
That's
stole
what
the
we're trying to
parts?
get now.
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him, Carmelita. The method of entry and guard casualties all point to this being a Claw Gang job.
The Claw Gang?
Constable Neela, I allowed you to sit in on this stakeout as a favor to the Contessa. I really don't need any help. Oh, I think you might. Look at the facts. Facts? Sly Cooper is right
Ooh.
here. I caught him red-handed. I'm just saying that there are other criminals in the world other than Sly Cooper! After him!
Oh man, I'm already on the go, ain't I? Oh dang. Oh crap. Just like in the last game, I do not like this view. I want these coins, but they're probably not worth dying for.
Shake a leg, Murray. It's time to go.
Yeah, you're gonna hate the views on the ground a little more because there's the things that get in your way. You gotta jump over and go around.
This is where things get fun.
Oh, Bentley, he's having to run this time, ain't he?
I like watching Bentley run, his little tiny legs.
So it looks like Carmelita has an apprentice now, doesn't she? The apprentice is smarter than her.
Actually, the same voice
This is
actor.
getting a little
Oh, really?
You guys go warm up
I
the
didn't
band.
even notice
I'll
that.
keep Carmelita busy.
You're all
And you might have
going to
also
jail.
noticed that
Pick me up at the
Carmelita lost
rendezvous.
her accent.
Yes, she did have an accent. Kind of
It's a different.
a Middle
different
Eastern
voice
accent,
actress.
kind of. I can't remember. She did have.
I think it was She's supposed to be like Hispanic or something.
Oh, okay.
But in this game, they just dropped it completely.
Oh yeah.
They change her voice in each game though, so.
She's still going through puberty apparently, isn't she?
Back here, Ringtail.
She's just a
I
baby.
suppose she would change accents if she's traveled all around the world to capture Sly.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Freeze!
Man, I have a crazy accent. I can't imagine my accent changing, but
Stop, thief!
it probably would if I moved to New York or something. Why would I freeze, honey? No, when you're shooting at me like that. Now put that away and we're not talking. Oh, I didn't. Okay. I was about to say I didn't die, but then I couldn't get in the vans. Ooh, Fiery Fox. I remember Foxy Lady on the last game. Oh
Carmen
man.
Yeah, these
just
games
as
are just gonna
angry as
hand
ever.
you trophies.
She's really quite
and
lovely when
achievements and
she's
stuff.
angry. And that constable, Neela, was a reference to the Claw
Love.
Gang just a slip of the tongue, or an intentional clue? Either way, it's our only lead on the missing Clockwork parts. Clockwork. He was consumed with jealousy for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation. Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster? No, not at all.
No.
What kind of person stays alive for hundreds of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line? Imagine the hatred fueling that first decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwork lived on. He caught up with my parents, and I wound up in an orphanage. It's there that I met my pals, Bentley, the brains of our outfit, and Murray, the brawn. They turned out to be all the family I needed. 2 years ago, I thought I'd finished it. How naive to think I could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real. Does the Claw Gang even realize what they've stolen? I don't know what's in my future, but I won't let it be a repeat of my past.
Ooh, old Clockwork. Very interesting, y'all. I know very little about this game, so this is going to be interesting for me to find out as we go along. And see, is Clockwork going to have something to do in the future, or is it just is it going to be a different enemy? I guess we'll find out.
Well, the whole basis of the game is that you're trying to collect his broken pieces that have been scattered about.
Okay. And so he himself will not be what we have to go up against, or... I mean, I don't know. I don't want to spoil too much. I don't know anything. Alrighty, so I guess the Black Chateau. 0%. Okay, so I guess this is our starting. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, y'all. Our first level, I suppose.
Dimitri is by far like the coolest enemy ever.
Oh, really, Dimitri?
Yep, so you're about to meet in this cutscene.
I had to call in a few favors to get the goods on the Claw Gang's local operator. Dimitri, a sort of underworld celebrity, equally at home in high-class art circles and shady back-alley crimes. He was once a passionate young art student who worked hard to develop his own visionary style. Unfortunately, the art world wasn't quite ready for his kinetic aesthetic. So he gave them what they wanted and started forging old masterpieces. His way of punishing those with bad taste. Dimitri now runs a nightclub on the west side. The thumping music, colorful light shows, and a hint of danger lure in chic young patrons from far and wide. And it's here, hidden somewhere, where we'll find the Clockwork tail feathers. What Dimitri plans to do with the Clockwork part is beyond me. But those plans end tonight.
And the gang. The Black Chateau. Oh, this all be fun. Miss Ruby, she was my favorite boss in the last game, man. She was hilarious. I loved her voice.
Yeah, I really do enjoy it.
They did an awesome job with that, I have to say. Which all the bosses were pretty funny in that game. I enjoyed them all.
So was Mugshot.
Yeah, Mugshot. How he was so muscular, but didn't he have like a little bitty legs or something?
Yeah, he kind of walked on his arms.
Yeah, I remember that. Alright, oh wow, so... Okay, so what? So play as Sly, press X to play as Sly. Okay, press X to sell loot and buy gadgets. Okay, so I actually have options here. So I guess right now I want to play as Sly. And then later on maybe buy gadgets. Hey, what's going on?
It's gonna be a real pleasure robbing this nightclub.
I share in your enthusiasm, but before we hit the inside, we'll need to do a little reconnaissance work.
What do you have in mind?
I've installed this special antenna on the safe house to help with our first job, hacking into Dimitri's satellite array. The coordinates for the job start beacon have been uploaded to your binocucom. Make your way to this position, and I'll give you a full briefing on our objective.
I'm on my way.
Alright, so I gotta make it to that position. Are there any collectibles or anything I need to grab here?
There are collectibles all throughout this level, and I would definitely recommend trying to collect them now, because it's the beginning of the game, and they don't have the larger, more difficult to beat enemies. There's just the little guys.
Okay.
So I would really recommend just kind of exploring around here and trying to collect blue
Oh
bottles.
dang, this little sucker's a fighter, ain't he?
When you hit them by backwards, they will kick back. So if you walk up on them after you knock them down, they will usually kick you.
Oh, okay.
They'll take damage. And getting caught in this game, they tried to make it a lot more like a punishment in a way. So if you get caught by one guard, they call for the other guards.
Oh.
So it's better to try and be on the rooftops.
Yeah. Okay.
Blue bottles make that little
Yeah.
click-clack sound.
I see some up here.
There's 30 in each level.
Okay. I thought some were here, but maybe I just use the imagination.